Hi, my name is Michael and welcome to this presentation from the State Council of the Knights of the Southern Cross in South Australia. This tutorial only goes for a few minutes, so we would appreciate your time to check it out. This gloomy chart is typical of nearly all community service organisations in Australia. The red line represents our potential profile and the blue dots are our membership numbers. Like other community service groups, we all start off with a clear purpose and a lot of hard-earned support. Like in the 1920s, the Knights of the Southern Cross was established to support Catholic men, their families and jobs from discrimination. In the 1960s, the Knights established Southern Cross Care, which is now one of Australia's largest retirement and aged care accommodation providers. We no longer are involved in the management of this wonderful organisation, but they do a lot to sponsor us. In the 2020s, the Knights do a myriad of local parish and community service projects. But with a low profile and falling membership, the State Council would rather see our future follow the progress of the dotted red lines. There are nearly 11,000 volunteering organisations active in Australia. Some have a high profile and their fall in membership numbers has been abated. There is an old saying, you can't keep doing the same thing the same way and keep expecting something different to happen. So the State Council is exploring and strengthening ideas for a future of growth with our brotherhood. One of the best ways to do this is to increase our profile by letting our local parishes and communities know what we exist for and what we do. Today, there is a myriad of marketing and promotional business models around, but this is a very common one, where we need to promote what we do to our target markets, which will increase our profile. And today, the most cost-effective promotional tool at our disposal is social media. And with the many different social media platforms around, one of the most well-known and popular is Facebook. A statewide Facebook page has been developed, so you don't need to create your own if you don't want to. It is a tool that allows you to promote your branch, see what the State Council and other branches are up to, and be informed of upcoming events. 20.5 million Australians have a Facebook account, and people use Facebook or social media to communicate with family members or friends, customers, and the list goes on. 96.4% of users are between the ages of 16 and 64. As I said, your branch doesn't need to have its own Facebook page. It can post as much as it likes on the statewide group. And if anyone asks, what does the Knights do? You might reply, check us out on Facebook. So here it is. The SA Facebook group of the Knights. It gives a brief overview of us and things that the branches are doing. Here is a posting of what a branch has been up to. All it took was a picture with a smartphone and a couple of sentences. How powerful is this? And it cost the branch nothing. But anything that goes on Facebook is public, which is why the State Council has developed a social media policy which informs and protects brothers and boosts the worthy profile of our order. Your branch recently received a copy of this policy, and copies will soon be available on our website. New South Wales, Western Australia, Victoria and even national have their own Facebook pages or groups. and our statewide group is linked with all of these sites. So now let's have a quick look at the workings. To start, you're going to need to have a Facebook account. If you don't have one, go to your internet search engine. Type in Facebook, then press enter. You will land on the Facebook login and sign up page. Click on the link and follow the prompts to create your account. I suggest you be frugal with your personal details and keep your security settings as high as you are comfortable with. When you have your account, make it yours. This is what my family and friends or contacts can see after I've given them access to my account. As you can see here, the information I chose to show about myself is limited. And here is where I go to post various comments or stories. Across the top of your Facebook account are a range of icons that tell you what they are as you hover over them. This is where I go to see my private homepage. This icon is for groups. And this is where I go to see what my family and friends, members have posted. Now that you're all set up, go to this search bar and type in Knights of the Southern Cross SA. You'll be taken to a page that shows a range of groups, but you may not see us straight away. If you don't, click See All and explore. When you do see the Knights of the Southern Cross SA, click on the little round icon with a silhouette of people in it, and that should make you a member straight away. Then click on our name and you'll be taken to the State Group Facebook homepage. See our SA logo? Well, I've put SA in the logo of the Knights, which makes it easy for you to see and know that it's us. Here's our row of icons, and this will take you to the Knights public homepage. If you haven't already become a member, you can do so by just clicking here. You're all set up and can start letting members of our group, which is other branches, know what you're up to. Here is where you put some positive words about your branch activities. Here's an example. Just a few words. And here is where I can load up either a photo or a little movie. But I'm looking for the right sort of photo that's going to suit this particular story. There you go, that looks really good. So we had a lot of fun raising $50,000 for our branch chairman's holiday fund. Here he is in the pool holding a cocktail at the bar. However, we've got this thing to think about. I don't think that post really is in keeping with what the Knights of the Southern Cross South Australia are all about. And I don't think it meets our policy. Oh, well, it's easy enough to delete. You just click on the three little dots. You see where it says recycling bin because a menu's dropped down. Click on that. And then it'll ask you, do you really want to move it to the recycling bin? So click move. And there you go. All gone and back to our state group page. To look at what's happening with our group's friends, click on the Facebook house logo. There's usually a lot of things to explore here, and Facebook has the habit of telling me or showing me friends of friends to see if there's somebody there that I might know. However, I generally don't like this. So with those three little buttons, I delete people I may know. Here's a post from Australian Catholic, and here's where I can also make a post for the branch. Here is a post where we gave a student at a local school an award. I think this would really make a good profile building post for Facebook. So I'd like to try to get it out there as far and as wide as I can. So I'll click on share. Now a little menu bar drops down, and I've got some options. I can go click now public, which puts it on from our home group Facebook page to our public room. Or I can send it to somebody directly in Messenger on their mobile phone. I can share it directly onto their home profile. Or most importantly, I can share it to a group. But if I'm going to share it to a group, I have to really become a member of that group first. So what I might do, say at my local area's Flagstaff Hill, I'll put in the search bar here, Flagstaff Hill. So I've typed that in, and that takes me along to a list of groups, and I'll have a look at these groups. Let's say, here you go, this one looks alright. It's got about 4,000 members. So look, I think I'll try to join. So I'll click the little icon there. The next group is basically a buy, swap and sell site, and sometimes they don't really like just general chat. I might let that one go. But if I press see all, I can see a whole stack more. And in this area here, local groups or people set up a page about things that's happening in their local area. Now that's not as complex as a group, doesn't have as many security settings as a group, but there's still a lot of people that look at pages. So you can put the post there and share it. Over the past few years, our branch has successfully increased its profile by promoting our activities and events through Facebook. The local groups in our area total around 30,000 people. And with our posts on our branch Facebook page that we're going to close down and move across to the state page, we've had in the order of around about 180,000 views to our posts. Many of our posts get really good little comments under them saying, good job, well done, keep up the good work, and so forth. Well, where to from here? It's important to empower someone in your branch to oversee Facebook promotions. I will give this person certain administrative rights. We need members to take pictures of the branch in action and then write a couple of brief and to the point sentences spruiking the action on the pictures, while all the time ensuring the author, photographer and the reputation of the Knights is protected, as they will be telling the world how terrific we are. This person's job will also include keeping an eye on postings by members. They might see something which is not in the spirit of what we're all about. and they are empowered to stop the post. All they need to do is to click on these three little dots up here, which will pull down a list of things they can do, and move the post permanently to the rubbish bin. Well, that's about it. If you have any questions, call or email the State Office, and together we will make things happen. God bless.